All right, welcome to Gamers Portal Channel. This is Joe.
This is Matt. Thanks for tuning in.
We got some things to go over today. We got a game we're going to play. We got our picks from February. Matt,
Today we're going to go over our picks for the month of February. We skipped January due to timing restrictions and just busy holiday schedules, so we're back at it, hoping to have more schedule now.
so this is our February picks. We'll hit it off with Matt first. Matt, what'd you pick and why'd you pick it?
All right, so I went with 12 regular copies of Kyrie the Swirling Sky from Neon Dynasty. I think this card is pretty good. I am going to use it in my Grixis Reanimator deck, so I'm actually going to use the card that I'm saying is good. I think it's worth more than $1. It's probably going to be more of a slow gainer, and so that's kind of why I'm going so deep on that. Moving on for the uncommon slot, I went with Calamity's Wake. It's a 2 mana, 1 and a white instant. Exile all graveyards. Players can't cast non-creature spells this turn. Exile Calamity's Wake. It's pretty fun in budget. It's pretty fun all the time. Kind of scary for me because I like having a graveyard, but if I'm not using my graveyard, nobody's using my graveyard.
Yeah, you've been pretty high on this card for a while too. So
Yeah, I think this one's got a gain. Then for a common slot, I went with 5 copies of M13 Farseek, 1 in a green, sorcery, search your library for plains, island, swamp, or mountain card, put it on the battlefield tapped, and shuffle your library.
big surprise, Matt and Bram.
Yep, so go for those triomes, those 3 color decks. Warrior of Shockland, it's just good stuff, and I think that card seems to bounce back every time it's reprinted. Almost went with the 40K copy, but I don't know. I kind of like the fantasy artwork more than the guy sitting on the motorcycle. So
Some people's flavor, not my flavor.
yeah, 40K is cool. I'd rather have the M13 if I'm just throwing it in a deck.
Um, 29 cards. You're going my route.
That was a
Uh,
mistake, to be fair.
my picks, I went with they reprinted Vito again, Throne. That was my first rare pick. I did pick 2 rares this time. Vito, just a good card. You know, ability to give all your creatures lifelink, and then they lose life on top of what the damage they took because they have lifelink.
Solid.
It's a solid EDH card, and I see it getting lots of play, and a lot more play. The second pick was I went with 3 Avengers of Zendikar. This card always sees play and will always see play. I mean, nothing like, dropping to turn 7 and putting out 7/0/1s. They're just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. They reprinted it in Jumpstart. Figured it was a good time to jump on it. I picked up 3 copies of that. My uncommon is a staple, Swords of Plowshare. Actually, a lot of people are saying that Swords of Plowshare is probably getting pushed out more for the other removals like Path of Exile, stuff like that. I still run Swords in place of, you know, there's a couple of 2 casting cost exile spells, but the ability to exile a creature is always great. Deal with those gods, those other hard to remove indestructible creatures. Exile is 1 white. This is going to see play for a long time. I still think it's a solid card, and it was just reprinted, and this old border is awesome. The old border and the old art. I love it. My last one was the old border counter spell. It was just come out in Dominaria Remastered, so I went a little heavy in Dominaria Remastered, but reprints is when I like to kind of target stuff. So this old border counter spell, non-foil, 9 of them. I think that's easily a dollar card again. So, pick them up at 50 cents or so a piece. Just a month or two, maybe they'll be up to $1 again. So that was my picks. Two, 1 rare, 1 mythic, and some uncommons and commons.
I like your Swords to Plowshares. I think that's better than have to exile in like every. I'd rather give somebody life, even if it's like 10 life. I'd rather give them life than
Oh, you don't want to give your favorite thing to somebody else, ramp. You don't want to give them a land.
yeah. You have to exile is cool because you can exile your own thing to ramp yourself. Rim on away, it's kind of nice.
So that's my picks. Those are Matt's picks. I think this month is my month. The last 2 months, I think Matt has beat me. So this is
Okay,
my month.
quite the streak though. I'm pretty sure it's more.
No, it's only 2. I'm
No,
gonna say it too. I don't know. All
we
right.
all sided. We're like we switched sides. You went lighter. I went heavier. I'm gonna get burned for it.
Well, that's okay. I lured you into the path.
It only
It's
took
not
me
the
six
correct
months of
path.
losing to do it, but Nice job. Well played. Well played.
All right, so those are our picks. Next, we're going to go into a little game where I went with ChatGPT. I don't know if you know what that is. It's a little AI guy. I asked it a question. I said, "Hey, give me five commander cards, random commander cards." It just spit out a list of five of them. We're gonna look at those, and we're gonna vote as to whether where we think they are on EDH Rec. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna look at the card, or read the card, kind of gauge where we think how many copies are going to be represented on EDH Rec, and vote. And then whoever wins this will win a pack, and we'll open that up on our new channel we're starting. It's Gamers Portal Beyond. So check that one out, see who the winner is, see what pack they get, and hopefully it'll be me. So the first one was, I think, Rampant Growth. Rampant Growth. So rampant growth. Search your library for a basic land card and put it in that card into play. Tapped, then shuffle your library. So we know this is played in Commander quite a bit. Matt plays it in every deck he makes, which is green in every deck. So
That's not true. That's not true.
so it is true.
I just played rogues earlier.
Okay, so the question is, how many decks is Rampant Growth in? Your options are A, 100,000 to 150,000 decks, B, 151,000 to 200,000 decks, C, 200,000 to 300, or D, 300,000 to 400,000.
So we know it's under 400,000. I've got my selection.
Okay.
And 3, 2, 1, show.
Question between.
So A is 100,000 to 150, B is 151 to 200,000, C is 200 to 300, and D is 300 to 400,000.
All right.
All right, 1, 2, 3. I went with C. C. Oh.
The correct answer is 346,765. You were both wrong.
What? You said 300 to 400,000.
Yeah,
You know, it's in 347,000.
that was D.
Oh. Oh.
No, D was 400,000 or more.
No, D was
Joe's gonna try to
300
fight
to
the judge.
400.
Joe's gonna try to fight the judge.
Oh, I don't believe it. I think I got that one right.
You did not. You picked C.
This is rigged. Now I'm gonna have to fight the
No. So no point for Joe.
I thought you.
No point
I guess
for
I better
me.
listen to the questions a little better.
Yeah.
Because I thought I was in 300 to 400,000.
I didn't think there were that many.
The 346,765.
Yeah, 300 to 400. I should have asked for the numbers again, I
Matt
guess.
did, and I read them again.
I guess I wasn't listening.
Do
I was
Sorry,
locked
that
in.
was,
Okay.
that was a warm up now.
Yeah, warm up round 0-0. All right, the second card is Counterspell. Simply counter target spell.
Your options are A, 200,000 to 300 decks.
300 decks?
300,000.
Okay.
B, 300,000 to 400,000 decks. C, 400,000 to 500,000 decks. Or D, 500,000 to 600,000 decks.
Only 600. I figured this was in a million decks, easy.
Dang.
Not that I'm giving away where I'm leaning.
Don't do that.
um,
Three.
I gotta get. All right, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, reveal.
C.
You are both right. It is C.
Hey,
According
one more.
to EDH Rec, it's 440,704.
I gotta lower my expectation. I thought EA Trek had more decks on it. I guess, but
Have you ever put a deck on the EA track?
no.
Neither have I.
So maybe that's why we need to put our decks on.
Yeah, yeah. Bring the
Um,
stats up a little bit. I'll make the rampant growth stats go through the roof.
What's the next card?
Next card is Damnation.
Damnation. Destroy all creatures that can't be regenerated. This is the White Wrath of God.
Okay, your options are A, 0 to 50,000, B, 50,000 to 100,000, C, 100,000 to 200,000, or D, 200 to 300,000?
Why the lower numbers are? It's like you got a better shot if you pick the D or C or D because it's 100,000 and A and B are
You
50,000.
have to think about affordability and the fact that this card is still $15.
Yeah, but you think about how many people actually have these decks that they put on here. These are just like wish lists, a lot of them. Yeah, every deck I build, I want Damnation in.
Mine would have Boseiju, except they wouldn't.
All right, I think I'm about ready. I got an
You guys
idea.
ready?
Yes.
I'm giving Matt a second.
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1. Reveal.
B.
The correct answer is 109,921. So the correct answer is C.
Yes.
God damn it.
2-1.
2-1. Matt's leading. We got 2 more cards. Grave Titan, Death Touch, whatever. Grave Titan enters the battlefield or attacks. You put two zombies into play tokens. Great card. I love it. I know we had a discussion a little while ago about this where one of the other guys on another channel said this was trash. No one would ever play this.
I would.
I would play it a lot, and I do play it a lot.
One of our players has a Ishin deck. Shout out to Nick. Gets a lot of mileage out of this.
Yeah. I mean, three creatures for 6 mana, and then you attack and get 2 more. It has Death Touch. They're not blocking most of the time. But it's either going to draw a removal spell. This card's great.
All right, here's your options. A is 0 to 10,000. B, 10,000 to 40,000. C, 40,000 to 60,000. Or D, none of the above. Threw that in there.
I don't like that.
Want the shake up answer.
All right. I think I'm ready.
All right.
3,
3,
2, 1, B.
wait.
B? Ah, that
The
can't
correct
be.
answer is 36,575. B was the correct answer.
Oh, 3-2. It's going to come down to the last one. See if we tie. We're going to have a tiebreaker.
You probably should have thought about that. Chandra Torch of Defiance. 2 and 2 red for a Planeswalker Chandra. Why that doesn't say legendary. +1, exile the top card of your library. You may cast that card. If you don't, Chandra Torch of Defiance deals 2 damage to each opponent. +1, at 2 red. -3, Chandra Torch of Defiance deals 4 damage to target creature. Seems kind of mid. And -7, you get an emblem with whenever you cast a spell, this emblem deals 5 damage to any target. I do like that.
That last one's pretty good.
I do like that.
All right, what are our options for Chandra, Torch of Defiance?
A, 10,000 to 40,000. B, 40,000 to 50,000. C, 50,000 to 70,000. Or D, 70,000 to 100,000.
I could see this hitting 100,000 decks just simply because there's so much Chandra left.
Yeah, this was like this at one point. This was the primo Chandra, and I think it might still be. It is one of the better ones for sure. Some of the newer ones might have sort of bumped it down, but this was like primo for a while.
And people like their red Chandra decks.
Okay. Guys decide.
I'm ready.
All right, have the numbers again. Is 0 to
That was 10,000 to 40.
okay,
40 to 50,000.
40 to 50,000,
50 to 70.
50 to 70.
Or 70 to 100,000.
All right, I think I'm locked in.
All right. 3, 2, 1, show.
A.
The correct number is 34,302. A is the correct answer.
What'd you get? Oh, we tied. Son of a bitch.
So it's 3-3.
3-3. So tiebreaker.
People don't play Planeswalkers. Like they just like they're niche. That's insane. Glorious Anthem. 1 and 2 white enchantment. Says creatures you control get +1/+1.
All right, so this is the tiebreaker. This one we're gonna do a little different. We're gonna she's gonna give us a range, and then we're gonna guess, and whoever's closest will win by default, I guess.
7,000 to 10,000. It's in that range.
Okay.
Is that better?
That's a little better. 7,000 to 10,000 is the range. Matt, I'll look away. You just put down yours, and then I'll put down mine. You said 7 to 10? I mean, the smart thing would be 8,500. You got the range on either side. But
Oh wait, we're doing halves too. I was just gonna do like clean 1,000.
It's whatever number you
no,
want.
right down to the exact number. You hit the exact number, I'll give you 2 packs.
That's never gonna happen.
I just looked this one up the other day.
Just
So.
mess me. Oh, are you really going 85? Are you really going 85?
No, I'm just saying that would be
We're
the
not
smart
really
thing to
going
do.
into this. There. There's a very specific number.
Okay,
That's what
7 to 10,000.
7 to 10.
All right.
Really just said.
Yeah, 7 to 10.
No, before that.
All right, I got my number.
All
I'll
right.
let you go first, Matt.
All right.
What's your number?
My number is 8,376.
All right, I chose 8,172.
Let me see your number, Matt. Matt wins.
Ah,
The correct number is 9,342.
see, 8,500 was the correct.
So Matt's the winner. What's he win, honey?
It's a midnight hunt pack he'll be opening up on Gamers Portal Beyond.
There
So
we go.
check that out.
Dabbed on
Damn. All right, thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.
See ya.